Hello, everyone. A video exclusive update on Gaza. I don't really want to comment on what's immediately happening. I want to talk about potential for future. Is this going to be yet another uh, fallacy, fake peace where Hamas and the Gazans just temporarily buy time yet again? Oh, yeah, we agree to peace, but they don't, and they prepare for the next invasion to murder innocent Israelis again, as happened over and over and over again. And my article at Before It's News regarding uh, a solution, recognize Gaza as a state of Palestine, at the same time, then admitting Israel to NATO. So, guess what? If you're dumb enough to indeed do that again, now all of NATO descends upon you to completely destroy and assure every last remnant of you is ferreted out, removed, disarmed permanently, and probably likely a permanent NATO occupation thereon into the future going forward from there. So, do you want peace? Do you want your own self rule like Israel gave you when they withdrew from Gaza the last time and you elected Hamas terrorists, who then immediately you all began building terror tunnels and diverted aid to make makeshift IED missiles and bombs to attack Israel with, starving your own people, harming your own people, diverting construction tools that could have been made for buildings and infrastructure to help your own people. No, you diverted the majority of it to prepare to attack Israel again. If you're foolish enough to want to do that again, throw away hatred for Jews more than your love and concern for your own children's benefit, to feed, clothe, house, and provide economic wealth and opportunity for your own children, outweighed by your hate and desire to murder innocent Jews because of your hatred. This will never end. And that NATO solution would do that. Okay, so now let's discuss Trump's potentially brilliant idea, alternative to mine. The Board of Peace, of course, if other nations indeed do come in and take some authority and control, what do you call that, like downtown wind up, downtown business development authority, right? If they're acting as a development authority, and Qatar and the Saudis and Egypt and Jordan, all the rich Arab nations around there, as well as some European nations, may decide to invest in building up Gaza and making it perhaps a wonderful resort tourist area, as Lebanon once was beautiful, to Hezbollah decided we don't care about our economic future. We only care about fighting the Jews, killing the Jews, tear it all down, destroy it. Beirut used to be known as Little Morocco or Little Vegas, kind of like Atlantic City or Reno, the greatest little city on earth, right? Mini versions of Vegas. Beirut in Lebanon was a great resort tourist place until, of course, they decided we've got to just, that doesn't matter. We got to murder Jews. That's their only goal in life. And look at Lebanon now, still today, still not recovered, still not fully developed because they keep attacking Israel and the Jews. And of course, they defend themselves and infrastructure gets destroyed and needs to be rebuilt. So Gaza, could Gaza be turned into a paradise on earth? It could. Will they let it? And this peace council, developers, nations going in to develop will want security guarantees. They're not going to want to put trillions of dollars in investments in if the Gazans are just going to start another war and have it all come crashing, tumbling down, destroyed. So maybe even some of their own peacekeeping troops may need to be there as security guarantees. There must be external guarantee that what we all help build isn't going to be just sacrificed 5, 10, whatever years from now down the road, because Gazans still don't care about their own economic future for their children. They are only still focused on how soon can we murder more Jewish people. So my solution, I think, would be a solution that could work. Can Trump's? Yes, if it's taken seriously, if it's allowed to be an overseeing body that it needs to be, that allows them, the countries investing, to have security assurances of their own troops potentially on the ground to make sure what they're building isn't going to be all ripped to shreds 5, 10 years from now. So we shall see. But the point of this video exclusive is, what are the options going forward? What needs to happen to make sure a peace, an actual peace, will remain, will be not just another long ceasefire, a cessation of hostilities until the next time when they decide to attack Israel again. What are the assurances? Because if I have $1 trillion to invest in things, I want to make sure what I invest in, what I build, will be there, will be able to last. Isn't just some temporary, let's throw money down a black hole delusion. Let's pretend it's been solved this time, but it hasn't. There must be real assurances and guarantees, and Hamas must be disarmed as the agreement calls for, or there can be no going forward. Their intentions remain clear. They refuse to disarm. They refuse to change their charter, which openly states their only goal in life is war against Jewish people, murdering Jewish people, attacking Israel, eliminating the Israeli state. They don't want a two-party solution, as again shown 5 separate times. They've rejected land for peace deal. So why would this land for peace deal work? There must be real assurances and real arms strength to back it up and enforce a kept peace. Because when one party's goal, and it's right in their charter, and there's zero talk of them changing or eliminating the charter that says our sole goal in life is to eliminate Israel. They don't want a two-party solution, a two-state. They want a one-state and only Palestine state, no Israeli state. All the Jews murdered and erased from the area. You can't have a peace with that. That's why at the end of World War II, the Nazi Party in Germany was dismantled, people rounded up, put on trial for war crimes, locked up. They were disbanded and made illegal, banned as a party, couldn't happen again. Same following the Iraq Gulf Wars. When Saddam was toppled, the Ba'athist Party, direct descendants of those allied with Hitler and the Nazis in that region during World War II. So just like their father organization, the Nazis were disbanded, the Ba'athist Party was disbanded and made illegal in Iraq. So too must Hamas be dismantled, disarmed. Some people put on trial for war crimes. Now they're all offering right an amnesty. Well, as long as you disarm and disband and agree, Hamas is now banned as an organization. But of course, they'll just form some new organization with some fake flowery name. It'll be the same usual suspects who hate and want to destroy rather than build for the benefit of their own children. It's as the former Israeli PM said, Gilda, I forget, right? There can never be peace until those attacking us love their children more than they hate us. And we can forgive them for killing our children, but it's impossible for us to live with and deal with having to kill their children because they use them as human shields or they send them as murder suicide bombers to kill us and we have to kill them. There can never be peace till they love their children more than they hate us. So, at any rate, I'm going to probably just keep rambling. So, I've made the points. I think you get the points. It all remains to be seen. I want to be optimistic, but I'm not. A leopard changes right, uh, just expecting these haters to all of a sudden give up their hate is not likely to happen. They're likely to do what they always do, just buy time till the next weak president and feckless European leaders who would then do nothing if and when they attack the Jews again. Uh, Let us hope, let us pray it's different this time. I want to be optimistic, but I'm not. I hope, I pray I'm wrong what the future holds. I hope it holds peace and prosperity for all of them there in the region, right? Trump's doctrine, prosperity, I forgot how, commerce, not chaos, right? Uh, Prosperity, not pounding each other, whatever, right? There's several phrases of the kind of Trump doctrine. Until they're willing to buy into that, yes, how about we make life good for our children rather than destroying our own children's future by solely focusing on how to next attack those people over there? There can never be peace. Let us hope that can finally sink in. Let us hope this peace council, this development council brings in the weight and authority and military power backing of Egypt, the Saudis, the Qataris, the Jordanese, and anyone and everyone else to enforce. You can hate them all you want. Guess what? We're not going to let you act on your hate again, because your hate then destroys everything we're trying to do to help your children. You may not care about your children, but we do. And we want good for them, not death and destruction for them. So you continue hating all you like. We're going to keep a good close eye on you, and we're not going to let you do what you've done every single time before, over and over and over since the creation of the state of Israel. Attack it, attack it, attack it, try to destroy it. We're not going to allow it because we have direct stakes in Gaza now. That's, other than my NATO solution, that is the only other alternative potential solution that could work. Let's hope it does. Thank you all. Take care. God bless. Love you all, including all you people in the Middle East regions that hate the Jews, that hate us Christians, hate me, hate us Westerners, hate the United States. Sorry, if we're going to force you to be peaceful is the only way it's going to work, then that's going to have to be the way it works. Hate us even more. Right, it's like a parent, for the benefit of the child, for the benefit of this. It may not be nice tasting medicine, but you need it for that region to heal. Okay, let's close it on that metaphor, even though, like I like to joke, I'm too clever an author to use metaphors. I use meta sixes. But I'm bum. Thank you all again. Goodbye again. Take care. God bless. I'm actually leaving this time. Love you all.